Before we dive into the video, remember to like, comment, and subscribe because it will help my channel a lot, and I'll appreciate you guys a lot for doing so. Hi friends, so today we are going to talk about blood moon, and of course for most of you guys here, talk about who won the giveaway. Me being the YouTuber I am, I'm going to have to leave that at the end of the video because, you know, viewer retention, right? But we're going to still talk about something that's useful because if anybody's thinking of completing the blood moon event or you're just kind of half and half on this, listen up guys. It's very likely that there will be a returning hell event after this hell event, just because that's just the pattern that hell events have. Like it's a hell event, then a return hell event. It's most likely going to be Time Palace. So Time Palace, in case you guys are wondering, it's this one over here, and there are lots of amazing suits here. So first of all, I guess like I could just show you guys real quick like the highlights of each. You can have outfits from both of these girls, and then you can also have the lantern girl on the side as an object. Same with these two. You can have both the girl and male items, and then you can have their poses as well, but you can also have the guy as an object. All of these come with a background. So Time Palace is one of my favorite events. Plus, Time Palace has the most amazing background music ever. So I'll just have it playing in my background because I love it so much. And then for these two girls, you will have their items and pose in the background. The girl with the shorter hair will be an object that you can use, and then they grow up to be these two girls. So you will also have them. They have their own makeups, they have their own hair, background. You see the autumn background compared to the other one. And the girl in the pink, she will be the one that is an object that you can use. And then the last two, which is actually my favorite suit, you have this stunning background, stunning outfits, stunning makeup, stunning everything. And you also have this one, which is the subway girl. Again, the background is also something you can obtain. Let's go on to the free dressing real quick, just to refresh your memories, because I feel like a lot of people just remember a hell event, but they forget what type of items that come with it and what makes it so special. So if we go to the background, you can see that you can have these people in the back, and this is how people have more than 2 people in the starry corridor. So you can have all of them at once, which is kind of stupid, but here it goes. You can have all of them sitting here. The difference between these two is that she has more shadow and more lighting. It really depends on the background you're using. And then here, like you can have 10 million of these people in the background, and the boy doesn't have anything different. And if we remove everything, so let's remove everything. Here are the backgrounds. So this is from the Melody of Whale suit. This is from the younger girl suit. You can move all of these pictures, by the way, because they're huge. And this one is a pano. So if you put this option, you can look around your room. So I'm moving my phone right now. You can look around your room and you can see all of this. Isn't that crazy? Here's the autumn theme, which you can also move. The firefly one, the subway one, and then the train one. So there's 2 of them. So the difference is that this one you can actually move your figure into it, and the other one you cannot, which is like this. So one you can have it in, for example, you can literally have her in here, but the other one you just can't. But yeah, that's Time Palace. So you can decide whether you want to save up for that instead of Blood Moon. But I personally won't guarantee that Time Palace will be coming. It's just a prediction, and predictions won't always come true. So let's go to this event. I'm not going to do the first 2 suits because it doesn't really matter. Like they're very plain and boring. The 2 suits that we do care about is the fairy one. So hopefully you guys have enough diamonds to complete it. I can take everything off. So this is just going to be a showcase video like usual. You can see that her hair makes her ears look like elf ears. And then here is her dress, which is very cool because there's a pose where it looks like she's holding the dress. And then the next thing we have is her shoe item, which is actually just not her shoes, it's just some jewels. We have flowers on her head, which match the flowers in her hair, this earring that I don't care about, a cape, and the most beautiful wings ever. So let's go to a darker background so that you can fully see how intricate and beautiful these wings are. And most importantly, her makeup. So her makeup does make her look a little manly. I think it's mostly because of her eyebrows. Like her eyebrows make her look a little manly, but if you do a more feminine type of hair, not saying that the blonde hair that we had earlier wasn't feminine enough, but like maybe something like this, it would actually make her look less manly. And then we also have her pose version, which is important because this is the censored version, but if you guys did not know, she comes with 2 cages and the tattoo item of the cuts and the bruises. So over here you can see that her entire pose is the dress, but the flowers are different from the ones we had before because it's actually more droopy and her wings are actually broken. Her makeup is actually very pretty. despite the fact that she's in pain or whatever it is. So this is the item that we had earlier, and then if I just switch it up to her posed version, you can see that it's more droopy. Also, here's the tattoo. I can just remove it, but you can see how it's pretty brutal, and she does come with the cage. So let me just bring that up in the background over here. Here is the first cage you get, which is the not rusty one, and then this is the rusty version. And for those of you who didn't see my prior video, there is very good layering in this, in a sense where, let me just put something on, I guess. In a sense where you can have her inside or outside of the cage. So she's inside the cage here, and it kind of fits with the with her dress, because some of the parts where the wires are at, the dress is broken up over there, and you can have her completely forward, or you can have her completely backwards. So this is how it looks. So all in all, I really like this suit. I think that it looked better with white hair or just different hair, because the hair was too bulky. It's beautiful on its own for sure, but I just thought that the hair I put on was better. And just for the record here, any hair looks so good with this outfit. I don't know what's with this outfit, but maybe the color, maybe just everything about it. Literally almost 99% of the hair we have, it works so well with this outfit, and I don't know why, but I'm loving it. And then we have the vampire girl. So she's the covenant servant. She is the fourth node of this event, and this is how she looks like. It instantly changed her background, which I thought was interesting. But let's take everything off and focus on some stuff in general. So this is the hair, and I love the hair because our wardrobe lacks green hair. And this is her leglet item, which I find fascinating because it's so cool. It's kind of sad that you can't see it because of the cozy area item, but if you just do it alone, it's actually really neat. And then her shoes or whatever, everything here is just an accessory. Her dress is kind of cute for a maid's dress. This is her arm item. I really like the headband because there are little bats on top, and her facial expression is the cutest one ever. Like, it's actually so cute, and it works so well with a lot of different hairs. So I can just put on a bunch of different hairs, but it just makes sure it fits the theme, and it should work. So a lot of different hair colors, brown, pink, green, white, they all match this theme pretty often. Let's go to her posed version now. This is her normally, and then her entire pose is just her running away. And the coffin is also very nice because the layering also works very well. So you can either be behind the coffin, inside of the coffin, or you can be outside of the coffin. I love layering so much. And then everything else, like the bats over here, the bats are also really adorable. I'll show you now. Do you see how the top one over here is crying? It's so cute. Like this one in the middle, he's adorable. He's crying. Why are you crying? And then there's like a not so sad one over here. But yeah, like they're all adorable. And I think this one is, oh, this one isn't crying. This one's just laughing, which is cute. I'm surprised it was the fourth node. I actually thought that this would be the third node, the fairy would be the fourth node, and the fifth node would be the S&M vampire. But this is a happy surprise, especially for people who don't have enough to afford the fourth node. So the last one we're doing is a vampire, and she is super edgy. She might not be the one for everyone, but let's just take off everything and you guys can fully admire her if you'd like. Here is her hair. It's kind of messy. I'm not a big fan of it. A lot of her outfit has to do with the fact that it's black and white, and I really like that theme a lot. I think she also got an upgrade on her breasts because they're huge. I really like her sock items because it just goes all the way up to her pants, and there's a sense of togetherness. Also, her shoes, they match her socks, so white on the white side, black on the black side, and her wings as well, so white on the white side, black on the black side. The only thing that's different is her top, where it's only white on the black side and black on the white side. That's pretty neat. And her hat is a little chunky, same with her whip. And the cool thing about her tattoo is that it's not only on her leg, but also in the center of her chest. So you can see how it's both there. I'm not sure if I'm a fan of it being in the center of her chest, but I really do like the one on the side of her leg. And this is the waist item, which is huge. I think she actually looks better without the waist item. Like if I just do it like this. And her makeup, I can see why people don't like it because the angle is kind of off. It doesn't really make sense why she's looking like that when she's kind of facing you. To be honest, it just looks like she's looking down on you, but it doesn't really fit well with a lot of different poses if you were looking for that. Yeah, it just looks like she's looking down on you, no big deal. And I also like how the makeup comes with the blood splatter and it's like not a tattoo item because now I can put a different tattoo item on her. And for those of you wondering, if you wanted to see this is how she would look like. I just wanted to show you what I made with her. I decided to give her black hair. I thought that this pose was a little cooler, but like look how big her boobs are. What the heck? And I also noticed her tattoo is on the different side of her leg. Doesn't really matter, but just saying. So let's go back to the bloodlust suit and finish it off with her pose. So her pose is literally the entire thing. You don't really get anything extra besides a different hair, and you get her pose. So for this one, I guess it's also harder because the makeups don't really match her, maybe because of the hair, to be honest. This makeup could work, but I just find that it's not very versatile to begin with. Like, this outfit's not that versatile. There's not a lot of makeups that make sense with this pose. A lot of the Nikki makeups make her look very young, and as a result, with this big busty body, like, she's thick, it just doesn't really match well with her hair. It's kind of like a Shutendoji moment where anything that's not Shutendoji related makes him look stupid. So for example, if I just put this male makeup on him, it looks like I photoshopped in his face. Or if I change his hair, even worse. So that's why I think it's not that versatile. Okay, so now this is time for the main event, which is the giveaway winner. I'm going to announce her right now, so let's get to it. 3, 2, 1. The winner is Piku Pika 3445. She or he is the winner of this time's $80 giveaway. I just wanted to congratulate her and thank you for everybody for joining my giveaway. I'm just going to read her comments because I thought that it would be interesting too. That's why I had you guys write all this stuff. Hi Effie, my ID is this number. I was feeling really sad because I lost my guest account where I was a V4. I recently summoned the courage to play again, and at first it seemed like a good chance to get back to where I was, but I think I might just get to V2 and then spend the rest to treat my mom and my dad to lunch. Thank you for this opportunity. So that's so sweet. Like, you're like doing it for yourself and your parents. Just because like this is in the comment, I just wanted to just ask why people don't bind their accounts. Like, for sure, I definitely sympathize with people losing their accounts. If I lost my Love Nikki account, I think I'd actually die. Like, I'd cry. If you're already a V4, I thought that it'd just be safer to bind your account anyways. Like, if anybody's not binded right now, maybe go ahead and do that, because I know people say that they don't have Facebook, but you can always bind your account to your email, and I'm pretty sure like 99% of the people who play Love Nikki have an email. I had a bunch of friends who lost their account for dumb reasons because like number 1, they lost their phone, so again, that's their Love Nikki account. Number 2, they changed their phones and they forgot that Love Nikki isn't binded, so there's that. And then number 3, the dumbest one was they deleted their Facebook, but they forgot their Love Nikki was binded to that, and as a result, they couldn't log back in and they lost it. I'm like, what the heck? But yeah, just be careful with your accounts. I'm really sorry that you lost your account. But yeah, maybe this is a PSA to bind your account because your account is important, especially if you spend money on it. Love Nikki doesn't care if you spent money. Like, if your account is lost as a guest account, it's just lost forever. So yeah, take this time to bind it, and that would be great. Thank you all for joining my giveaway. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe if you want to keep updated on giveaways like this in the future, and thank you all for watching. By the way, winner, please, if you're watching this, hopefully you are, because I had have winners that just didn't claim the prize. Contact me at snowflakeheji@gmail.com and make sure you send me a screenshot of the page where you have your ID number so that I can just confirm that this is your account. But yeah, thank you guys for watching, and I'll catch you all later. Bye!